Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today, and I wanted to do an energy update. Tonight is the first night of the full moon, then there's tomorrow night and the night after, so it's on for 3 nights according to my moon calendar, and the energies have already been coming through very strongly. And I've been feeling this for myself, but also seeing this in many of the readings that I've done for people. It's an energetic cutting off of a lot of things that aren't in line with your soul purpose, with the things that you came here to learn. There's a lot of lower chakra clearings that need to happen. I've got quite a few bookings for the full moon. People particularly like their healings done on a full or a new moon because the energies are that much more potent if they're trying to get rid of things or they're trying to start new things. But of course, healings are effective any time of the moon cycle, but I know that's particularly for certain people. They prefer it that way. This is why I always do special offers on the new moon cycles and the full moon cycles, so I do them for a few days. It's still on now until the 17th. If you wanted to take advantage, there's some room left as well to get your healings in during the new moon period. So if you did want to take advantage, all the details for that are in the description. You're basically getting 3 sessions for the price of 2. So a lot of base chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus healings have happened, basically needing to clear a lot of the old fears out, because this is something that I have been experiencing myself, is that in order for us to move forward in our connections physically, we need to be able to let go of what happened in the past. We need to not rehash any of the painful and sometimes even traumatic experiences. And we need to project a willingness to let go of the past in order to embrace a brand new future with our beloveds, or whatever situation we're looking to do that in. So I know that a lot of fears have been triggered again, started to come up with a lot of people, thinking that the person they want to be with is going to be repeating a lot of their old patterns, or they're going to be letting them down again in some way. But in order for you to create something that's going to be sustainable, you have to allow yourself to let go of the old. You can't say, oh, you treated me like this before, you'll probably do it again. Because what's the point then in picking up your connection again? It doesn't really serve to do that. It's not being a doormat and allowing someone who shouldn't get away with something to do it again. But if you are in a true connection, and you will feel that in your heart, you will want to let go of anything that's not serving. I also had a few clients who came to the realization that the person they're inquiring about isn't quite ready to reconnect because they're not coming forward in the way that they should. They're either sending other people to do their work for them, or kind of spy on the person, or they're just doing it from afar. And really, you need them to be stepping into the energy of that brave, fearless person, and time apart is needed for that to take place. And I completely empathize and understand where people are saying, oh, but can't we do it together? Together we'll be so much stronger and so much more able to get through things. Well, yes and no. There are certain things that you won't be able to do with them in the picture yet. I know for me, if I had had everything the way I wanted it from the start and just had an easy ride, never had separation, just was in a relationship from the get-go, I would have never started this business. You wouldn't even know who I was. We wouldn't be talking. You wouldn't be listening to me. you know, I wouldn't be offering my services to help, because I would have never believed in myself enough to develop my gifts to such a degree that I'm able to help you. I would have settled for my mediocre job and focused on just our relationship and the fact that he could just make me happy through being with me. But of course, that is not enough in this kind of a connection. And through the separation period, and of course separation again is an illusion, but through the period of not physically being together, you get the opportunity to build yourself to a level that you're happy with. Because now I'm proud and happy to say I've got my own business, I've got a ton of people that I'm helping, and it just makes my life feel so much richer and well-rounded. I've also made new friends whilst we've been in separation. I mean, my life is unrecognizable really compared to what it was when we first connected. So everything happens for a reason, and the separation period during the twin flame journey is an essential part of awakening to who you are, becoming more of who you are, so that you can come together better versions of yourselves. Because I know the message that I kept getting from him over and over and over in spirit is that he only ever wanted to come back when he is the perfect person for me. He doesn't want me to go through these horrible, insecure and fearful times where he's just going to be having cold feet and going back and forth, back and forth. He says, I don't deserve that. And I totally agree and understand. And this is why I am allowing him to do things in his time. All too often we are quite scared and try to force things to happen. But when you force things to happen, they will either stagnate or go back to where it was supposed to be, because you've skipped a few steps, and this journey is not allowing you to do that. There's no step skipping at all. So a lot of the lower chakras are needing to be cleared to break away from the old fears of, if we reconnect, are they going to do this again? So we're breaking that through clearing the base chakra. The sacral chakra is needing clearing because sometimes we don't believe in ourselves enough, or our ability to manifest feels blocked. So that's then needing clearing too. And the solar plexus is needing clearing to take away any hurt, any trauma, any anxiety, any stress, any wounding from emotional pain, whether that's emotional abuse, just any emotional events that have happened that made you feel less worthy. All of this, I've seen really great progression already. I know it's early days yet because I've only just started my full moon healings, but people have started, feeling the energies very strongly, feeling a lot better within themselves. And it's always so awesome to get the feedback, even before I've sent them the summaries. That's always so cool. Like, I'll always get a message from someone saying, I feel so much better. Have you actually already done my healing? And it's like, wow, this has happened so many times now, but it still baffles and surprises me every single time. It's like, what? But that's proof that people are picking up on the energies so readily and so easily. And it gives me so much joy to then get the amazing feedback from everyone. So if you want to get your full moon healing, clearing, or whatever other ritual that I might be able to help, if it's something you're not sure that I can help with, please contact me prior to purchasing, because I don't want you to feel like I can't help you. Most things I can help with, as long as it comes from a good place, it comes from love, and it's not forcing someone else to do anything that they may not want to do, then yes, I'll be willing and ready to help you. It's actually buy two get one free, so you're saving 33% on these services as well. It's not just healing, it's also readings over the phone or WhatsApp or email. Love letters, if you want me to channel a message from your beloved or anybody, your spiritual guidance, anybody like that. Doing coaching sessions 3 for 2, healings I've already mentioned, and I think that's it, isn't it? There's 5 things. I'll list everything in my description anyway, in the description below this video. Please remember, this is a YouTube only offer. You will not find the links on my website, although there are plenty of other offers on my website available. So yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting with anyone who is willing to or wanting my services, and I thank everybody who is allowing me to help them. Thank you for entrusting me to help you on your journey, and the wonderful feedback that you're giving about the services that I offer. I wish you all a beautiful and wonderful day. Namaste.